baby. Let's get down.
If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word HEAT along with your issue and seat location to 55555. Number 22, Jimmy Butler.
Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at the Heat, they're in 8th place with plenty of games to be played.
I think for the Heat, they wanted to get better. They're putting in the work. Maybe the results will start coming later in the year.
And after talking to some of the coaches and the players, they're not happy that they couldn't start off on a little bit more of a roll. But I think they're in fine shape with the bulk of the season still to come.
And the Lakers starting five. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Skinny in at the shooting guard position. And for Miami, at the forward spots, it's Butler and Jovic. Josh Richardson out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Well, Grant, what should we expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
So the Lakers will get the first possession here. The three. Skinny, no good. And it's Robinson penetrating. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Outside Butler. Back to Robinson. There's the three. On target from range.
I guarantee you on the scouting report it said, do not give Duncan Robinson a shot. They missed that time.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. And the point of emphasis in the game plan against Anthony Davis was to simply be more physical inside. Coach said we have to force him outside the paint and make him shoot those mid to long range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give up the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. 5 on the clock. Richardson for three. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons. The sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach. But the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, thank you. And so it's the Lakers with it, following the bucket by the Heat. Here's Davis. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Strong handles by Anthony Davis. Put that guy on skates there.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Outside Robinson. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his third assist of the night.
Love the timing as Robinson comes off footwork there to get the catch and get the shot off.
Knocks down the triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Now here's Richardson, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Shoots a fadeaway. Misses off the left iron. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Skinny. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And it's Butler with the ball for the Heat. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
Last season, they just couldn't find a winning strategy against this squad.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. For 3, James. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, B.A., would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called. Whether it's center or forward, it doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, and continues to grow his game. It's simple and it's subtle, but man, that pump fake from Bam, that'll throw a defender off.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet, he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Here's Skinny. He has 6. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting for Los Angeles, number 21.
That one misses. So for Miami, Love is checked in for Jovic. Jaquez comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Burks in for Richardson. And no luck that time either. And Brent, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful. That's a nice touch from Kevin Love. When he's deep inside like that, he's adept at guiding those shots home with a soft touch.
And here in the first half of December, a look at the most recent power rankings. Hey, some intriguing stories. You look at the Spurs, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out the Lakers, they're a team that still feels like they can get better. The season is young, so they are still hopeful that they can improve their ranking.
Here's Skinny, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3. Skinny's got 9 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Rozier outside. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Skinny. Kept alive. Vanderbilt to pass to Skinny. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From 9 feet. Rebounded by the Lakers.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
7 seconds left to play in the first. Fires from way outside. And that's not going to go. The first quarter all wrapped up. And it's been an exciting game so far. Heat out in front. They lead by 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. Substitution here for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Love. Jovic comes in for Jaquez. Butler's checked in for Robinson. And Richardson subbed in for Burks. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Wood, a screen on Butler. Reddish passes to Wood. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Robinson, he's checked in for Rozier. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You know, Wood has really grown into himself over the past few seasons. The more his team asks of him, the more he delivers. He's always ready to step up.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Cam Reddish. Then there's Christian Wood, and it's Skinny in at the point guard position. Miami shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Hayes finds Reddish. This one for 3. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Goes back up, and it's good on the layup. Adebayo's got his second basket on the night.
And you love the energy that Bam is bringing here, just all over the glass.
And book it for Vanderbilt.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Jovic passes to Robinson. Outside Richardson. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Richardson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he keeps the ball so high, Josh Richardson, on the release, the closeout taking no effect.
Fires the 3. Skinny, no good.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
For 3, Robinson. It's Hayes with the rebound. Lakers trail by 6. Tries it from 16, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Now, Reddish, not just a scorer, also good at realizing when to dish.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Robinson on the wing. 9 points for him in his last game. Richardson for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. 1 good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Here's Butler. Butler, unfazed.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
A big-time effort for Terry Rozier, providing a lot of energy for Miami. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how
some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots. for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. One or two of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
A few things for them to focus on.
Thanks for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Jovic and Bam play together inside. On the wing, it'll be Robinson and Butler, and it's Richardson in at the point guard position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Now here's Davis. Pass to Skinny for the tie. Rebounded by Jovic. Miami leading by 3. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Davis against Robinson. Outside Butler. Oh, Butler with the confidence from the perimeter.
Well, Jimmy Butler's 3-ball is just going to extend that defense, and now he's going to make plays inside.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 8-point game. He takes it in. Good on the shot. Russell's got 5.
Good penetration for D'Lo right there. Real nimble on the inside. Finds an angle.
90 seconds into the second half now. For 3, Robinson. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Skinny. Misses the 3.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Left side, Russell. On the wing, Hachimura. Over to the left wing for 3. Skinny, no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Outside Butler. On the wing, Richardson. And it's the Lakers on the break. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said we try to attack the basket and live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like that and then playing from there.
KYG, know your game. They do that well, Allie. Here's Butler. And again, no good by Miami.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Sends it home from 3-point land.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Pass to Jovic. Outside Robinson. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Grant, the Heat, last season retiring Udonis Haslem's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Make some noise, fans, for your Heat Lakers dance crew.
And the Heat with some changes. Jaquez is checked in for Butler. Burks comes in for Robinson. And it's Rozier in for Richardson. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Christian Wood is checked in for Anthony Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Christie's checked in for Hachimura. And Connect subbed in for Russell. Rozier right side. Adebayo passes to Burks. Clock at 6. Can they get it? Takes it inside. And the layup is up and in. Burks has got his first 2 points.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Pass to Connect. Now here's Vanderbilt. We've We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Skinny. Fires for three. And Rozier pulls it down. Burks passes to Rozier. Off target from three-point range. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Skinny, no good. Miami's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Burks passes to Jovic. Now Jaquez. Wood grabs the board.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Pass to connect. Vanderbilt with it. Here's Skinny. He's got 21. Jacks up a three. And that one's good. Connect. Connect's got 8.
That's a great job setting up Connect. Put him in a position to succeed, and that's key for a young player.
Outside Burks. Back to Rozier. Takes a three. He drops it from range. 13 points in the game. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked. Here for Miami. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
You got to admire how hard they've worked to get to the line. All game long, they've been going right into the defense and drawing foul after foul.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, it's a big difference maker.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Skinny in at the 2. Stolen by Russell. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And then Russell with the dunk.
D'Angelo Russell just so dangerous with options in the fast break.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pass to Butler. Outside Richardson. From downtown. Davis for the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Outside Russell. Davis with a screen on Adebayo. The three from Russell. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And it's now only a 5-point Miami lead. And it's Butler with the ball for the Heat. They've led by as much as 10. From 12 feet. That one a little long. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Adebayo, and they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Team foul.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker.
The line.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. This play could decide the game.
Can't afford any mistakes here, B.A.
Skinny, no good.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Now at the line, Bam Adebayo.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. Now Los Angeles with it. They trail by 6. Oh, nails the triple!
When LeBron came into the league, we knew he was authentically more a playmaker than a scorer. So whatever way it takes to get his team to get points, LBJ is good with it.
19 seconds left in the game. And here's Butler. Shot clock at 5. Rebound, the Lakers.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Well, I knew we weren't going undefeated for the rest of the season. Hit the shower. Wash it off. Win this game so we can go hit the buffet for some chicken wings.
MP, you're about to go off.
throwing out there, using improper language or gestures.
entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Alongside, well, with the new season underway, we get a look at the new class to enter the league with the rookie race. All these rookies have done a good job adjusting to the NBA as they look to take home the Rookie of the Year honors at the end of the season. You take a look at Reza Shea. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Yeah, he's a clear number one right now. Nobody even close to passing.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Skinny is out there with Connect, and it's Hachimura in its small forward. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
Here's Young. Got it from 16 feet. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. Now, LeBron always number one on the scouting report. Coach said on top of being a physically dominant player, he's like an extra coach on the court, able to control the game with his basketball IQ alone. Kevin, a big challenge to handle the mental challenge of LeBron James. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And here's Daniels. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
They get it back from past the arc. Skinny can't get it to go. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Okongwu, the pass to Young, shoots the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Young's got his second basket of the night.
A volume shooter. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
And last season, Jalen Johnson saw a huge leap in playing time and his production.
Yeah, look, he was one of the most improved players in this league. You know, came in as a great athlete, but then has really learned how to play the game, how to get to high percentage shots, how to get on the glass, and especially how to defend.
His improvement has been off the charts.
Sure has.
Skinny gets the bucket.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Okongwu, rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Johnson outside. To the paint. And the dunk by Ricochet.
Yeah, if you give Ricochet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
This quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here is Skinny. 7 points in the game. Pass to James. To the left side wing. And again, another shot trained there from Skinny. Skinny's got 10 points.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Now Daniels, still without a basket. Here's Johnson. And here's Young from the arc. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, you need to run Trey off of his shot. If Young gets into his jumper, it's normally going in.
Here's James. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Young from outside. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Davis. Okongwu grabs the board.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Young outside, fires for 3, drills the three-pointer. He's got 11.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Out to the right wing. Here's Skinny. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him. That shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Hawks lead by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing.
For a couple of years.
It does, Kevin, but we're still waiting, unfortunately. There's talent there, but it hasn't translated into sustained postseason success.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for Larry Nance. Rizachet, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And Daniels subbed in for Young. Pass to Skinny. Here's Wood. Launches a 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that high skill level coupled with the 6'10 frame and Wood looking more and more polished as a catch and shooter.
Hunter kicks to Johnson. Again, the Hawks score.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Skinny can't get it to go.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Johnson, the pass to Daniels. Back to Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And that one misses. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. LeBron comes in for Christian Wood. And Rui Hachimura subbed in for Christian. James looking around. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call. Will shoot 2. It goes on Jalen Johnson. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, James. And both free throws good for LeBron. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Atlanta up by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half mark shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Welcome, everybody. Before we get into tonight's game, we will be breaking down who's hot and who's not on our midseason power rankings.
And taking a look at Atlanta, they're making their move up in the rankings. I tell you, right now, they're at the top, and everything's on a positive trend.
That's what it's about, trying to get better each and every day.
And let's discuss the first half. So far, Atlanta's in a close one.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
And a few times, even when they didn't have a good look, they made it look good.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Connect out there with Skinny and Hachimura in at the 3 spot. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot for the lead. And count it. 3-pointer good on the shot from Skinny. Skinny's got 5 points now in the quarter. Young with the ball. 28 points for him. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
For Atlanta, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Here's Rizache. He's covered by Hachimura. Here's Young. And he converts the layup. Young's got 30 points.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Connect. Here's Skinny. Connects from 3-point range. And now a 4-point Laker lead.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Young from outside. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, he had a great first half from 3-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Daniel. Ricochet in the corner. To stop the run. The kick out to Young. 5 on the clock. And there's the drive. And he comes up with the deuce. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Hunter's checked in for Ricochet. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Check. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A 2-point game. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. Hands out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Pass to Nance to tie it up. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
And they're on the break. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Nance. A 3, Hunter. Rebound the Lakers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jacks up a 3. Skinny gets the bucket. Skinny's got 26 points.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Young from outside, and the 3 ball is good. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And until he cools off, I keep the ball in his hand.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Jalen Johnson comes in for Larry Nance. Ricochet, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Bogdanovich. LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David. Daniels, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
LeBron, left side. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 6th rebound on the night, and the foul on Skinny. That is his first foul of the game. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Johnson outside. Pass to Young. Back to Johnson for the 3. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Skinny can't get it to go. The Hawks leading. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Okongwu. 9 feet out. The Lakers with the rebound. James has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Skinny. Misses the three. Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Young from outside. It's rebounded by Skinny.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Here's James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the deep.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. And the Lakers making a change here. Connects checked in. And both free throws, good for James.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Young inside, and he makes that one. Young's got 39.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Here's James. James absorbing hits on the drop.
Was there ever any doubt who they were going to go to? LeBron James is clutch.
Young outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Skinny. Trifecta.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. .51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's stolen by Davis. Good!
And James has always loved sharing the rock as well as making his teammates better.
Here's Young. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Yeah, Young is unflappable in the biggest moments.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Pass to James. Connect with it. From downtown. Skinny can't get it to go. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get it quickly.
Okongwu with a screen on Hachimura. Right between the eyes! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Coming up big. What poise from Ricochet on that clutch bucket.
Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Young.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Right, MP. They can't stop you. Way to bring home that W. Long season. Time to grab that lunch bell and go to work. What's up, bro? Objects in motion, stay in motion, as long as they move.
Yo, what's good, MP?
Good, man.
Live, bro. I watch you. You got a mean bag. Keep going, bro.
Man, that's big time coming from you, man. I study your game.
I appreciate that. But remember, nothing in this league is given to you. You got to earn it. Trust me. I'm speaking from experience. Take your time.
All right, man. Well, look, I want to get that jersey from you after the game. What's up with that?
What I have to tell you, you got to earn it, man. Oh, so you like to talk. Let's make something shake then.
You already know.
All right.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Portland Trailblazers. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Here's the starting group for Portland. Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton, and it's Simons in at point guard. And for the Lakers, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Then it's Connect, and it's Skinny in at the point. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
So the Lakers will get the first possession here. James outside. The three. And he buries his first look.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Puts it up from the high post. That's good on the jumper.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, the Blazers with a draft night trade for two-way wing Denny Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
All right, Shams, thank you. RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook back in 2021.
Well, they would have had a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together.
Now, here's James, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Now here's Avdia. His last outing, he had 24 points. Unable to get that one. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. Skinny's got 5 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Simons. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Grant with a steal. They swipe it. And he drives in. Nice shot by Skinny. He has 7.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Grant finds Sharp. Avdia outside. Outside Sharp. Pass to Avdia. 6 to shoot. 20 feet out. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Los Angeles leading by 3. Puts up a 3. Skinny, no good. Grant against James. Grant, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
With his length, Ayton can easily get to the rim. In fact, he almost makes it look too easy.
And that one's good. Davis.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Avdia. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Grant outside. No good with the triple. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 3-point lead. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Simons passes to Ayton. 14 feet away. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Christie, defended by Avdia. Pass to connect. Here's the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. 3-pointer Sharp. Offensive rebound. From deep. Drains the triple.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Here's Skinny, coming off a terrific game against Atlanta. Wide open. Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And that's his 2nd foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Both teams deciding to change it up. 30 seconds left in the opening quarter. Sharp finds Ayton. Back to Sharp. Grant outside. Down low. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Hard to stop Ayton once he gets moving downhill.
Los Angeles has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Simons outside. Here he goes. Soft touch off the glass. Simons got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The Lakers on top. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area. Imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Jared Vanderbilt out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Skinny in a 2-guard. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter.
Yeah, a ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
It's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes.
Strong sequence from Hachimura getting after it.
And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Pass to Klingon. Henderson outside. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
Last season, this was a surprisingly difficult matchup for them. Lost every game against this team.
Nice find by D'Angelo. He's always had that great vision.
Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there are still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Skinny passes to Hachimura. Lets it go from the wing. Williams grabs the board. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, they haven't looked intimidating thus far. The hunger to improve just isn't there. That worries you. I'm starting to feel that this team needs a culture change.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. Patience and perspective is complicated. That's why many teams can't do it.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Blazers trail by 8. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Sharp and Avdia are on the wings, and it's Simons in at the 1. Now here's Simons. Grab the screen. Simons outside. Pass to Avdia. Just 5 on the clock. Grant the pass to Simons. And he goes in for the dunk.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
Los Angeles leading by 9. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Now James. Pass to Skinny. It's rebounded by Grant. Grant's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Ayton's got 10 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's James. Nice work inside from James.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
Ayton finds Simons. Avdia outside. Ayton with a screen. The three is up. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Skinny, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
To the inside, Grant. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Well, Richard, we know how decorated AD was early on in his career. What can we expect from him moving forward?
Oh, he was getting Defensive Player of the Year and MVP votes back then. If he can get back to that level, he's going to be an absolute focal point for a long time coming.
Here's Christie. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Got it. Skinny's got 20 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Williams is checked in for Sharp, and it's Scoot Henderson in for Simons. Blazers trail by 14. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Ayton, a screen on Russell. Henderson against Russell. Henderson, the pass to Williams. Ayton with it. Outside for Henderson to stop the run. That shot missing. The Lakers lead by 14. Hachimura outside. Outside Russell. Hachimura with a screen on Henderson. The three from Russell. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ayton, a screen on Wood. Avdia from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Avdia's got 9 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Hachimura. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Blazers trail by 13. Avdia passes to Ayton. Inside. No! Stopping him there! Jams it in, and he's fouled! An opportunity at a three-point play. It's on Rui Hachimura. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Blazers making a change here. Kamara's checked in.
Jeremy Grant. One shot.
Ooh, that one misses for Grant.
Great basketball play runs into family for Jeremy Grant. But he really has become his own man out on the floor and shown us his own unique talents. And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Grant, following the score by Los Angeles. Can't connect from short range. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Russell, no good. Blazers trail by 13. Pass to Grant. Williams, a screen on Hachimura. Here's Grant. Hachimura with the defensive effort. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers ahead. They lead by 13. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Then it's Connect, and it's Skinny in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now the Blazers on the move. Basket counts.
And there's Henderson, just so quick. I mean, he loves to get out and run.
Here's Skinny. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Blazers trail by 11. Here's Benton. Henderson outside. 4-3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 8 now. To the middle. Here's Connect. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, scouts were buzzing about Connect's ability to attack the rim with a ton of ferocity. Now we see it in person.
Now here's Henderson. Outside, Williams. Pass to Henderson. Puts it up from 17. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Henderson's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Skinny. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
He did a good job of taking care of the ball in the first half, but he's been pretty sloppy since the break with it.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Who wants the t-shirt? I can't hear you. It's t-shirt time, everybody. Who wants one? You know what time it is? T-shirt time. Who wants a t-shirt?
Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Banton. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Allie, thank you. Pass to Kamari. To the left side wing. Henderson scanning the floor. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Lakers lead by 11. Skinny passes to James. Outside for Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 4 assists in the game. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Klingon. Back to Henderson. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Here's Kamari. And here's Simons outside. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Chris.